What's up guys, MikeCoco back here bringing you guys a review on the T91, which is the NX standard assault rifle released late last year. And we'll take a closer look at this weapon because it is often overlooked due to the fact that it cannot use a scope. So we'll take a look at the damage first. Damage wise, this gun's damage is at 40, so this is a strong 4-shot kill. And it will rarely, if ever, 3-shot kill to the back. So I recommend you guys just keep spraying until your enemy is dead, or at least keep shooting until your enemy is dead, because you don't want to risk the fact that they survive with 1 digit HP because you were assuming that it was a 3-shot kill to the back at that appropriate range. So yeah, just take care of that and just assume that it will be a 4-shot kill, because 40 damage does mean it's a strong 4-shot kill, so you don't want to assume that it will be a weak 3-shot. Now portability wise, this gun's portability is at 65, which is just 1 point lower than the CQP. So this means that it's a fairly portable gun. However, this is pretty average because this is a newer generation NX assault rifle, so it would make sense for it to have relatively high portability. Now, rate of fire wise, this gun's rate of fire is at 75, which is a 1 point increase from the norm, which is at 74. Now, this 1 point increase can help you and harm you. It's a double-edged sword. This is because at closer ranges, it will slightly improve your DPS against against enemies who have 3-shot kill weapons. So it can help you at closer ranges because your weapon is a 4-shot kill weapon. However, you do have slightly higher DPS. But it can also harm you at mid ranges because if you're spraying this weapon at mid range, the recoil does get out of hand faster because it has a higher rate of fire, and the recoil pattern does get out of hand faster as well. So just be aware and basically don't spray at mid ranges. Accuracy wise, this gun's accuracy is at 87, which is above average for most assault rifles. You rarely see NX standard assault rifles that have both low recoil and high accuracy, but the fact that you cannot attach a scope on this weapon basically means you cannot fully utilize this high accuracy, as you don't have exactly precise dot for aiming. However, this can be slightly fixed by using your walk key or your crouch key. However, it's still not the same as a scope, and because of this, the accuracy is kind of a disappointment. Now, recoil wise, this gun's recoil is at 63, which is fairly low for an assault rifle. The first 6 to 8 shots are actually have really good they have a really good recoil pattern. All you need to do is just hold down the mouse slightly, and the shots will basically land around the center of your spread. It won't go too far out. So that's that. However, once you get past the 8th shot, it'll start getting pretty uncontrollable, and the spread will get slightly larger. So that's what I was talking about for mid-range. You don't want to spray because it'll be much harder to hit. If you can, or if you want to, you can try using burst fire for mid-range because it tightens up the spread a lot, and the burst fire recoil pattern is actually really nice. It's a pretty much directly straight 3 shots. The last one is slightly diagonal, but it's relatively straight. So yeah, that the burst fire can be used mid-range or even long range for that matter. But the fact that this weapon cannot accept sights and scopes turns down a lot of players. Personally, I wouldn't recommend getting this weapon because there are a lot of NX standard assault rifles that are better than this statistically and in-game, and they allow you to attach a scope. The most notable one is the SG56 Mark II. So despite being a decent assault rifle, I would not recommend it just because for the fact that there are better NX assault rifles out there, or even GP assault rifles out there. So that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Peace.